Okay, what you're looking at is the bass drum mount for the left side of the bass drum. Mounts right to the rack system. And then we have the tom mount. And again, these are very easy to adjust. There's the left boom that comes with the rack, and the right boom that comes also with the rack. And you can see the other tom mount right there. Very easy to adjust. The snare drum mount, there are no legs to the snare drum stand. It just connects right to the rack. And as you can see, the snare drum does have two heads on it. There's the right clamp for the rack system for the bass drum. And there are the snares along with the other bottom head. And the throw off, or I should say the snare strainer handle. You just basically drop that down and it loosens up, and you put it in that position straight up, and it locks into place. I added this for the cowbell. I just put a little cowbell holder, multi-clamp. You can get those at your local store. And of course there's the set from the side, what it looks like. Again, very sleek, nice looking, very clean, neat. Again, takes up very, very little room at all. The hi-hat stand you do get with it. Also the bass drum pedal you do get with it. They both say trap on them, but these particular ones that I'm using are the Gibraltar. I just happen to have those, and this was the double pedal, so I opted for that. And there's the snare stand. And again, the strainer. And there's the Remo muffle pad. Looks like part of it's fallen out there. I'm going to have to tape that. Then of course our floor tom. There's the mount for the floor tom. Again, you can adjust it with your drum key. Again, same thing with the tom. Adjust it with the drum key very easily. And that's pretty much it. There's a ride cymbal. That's Gibraltar. That does not come with the drum set. It's something that you have to buy separately. And that's the drum set. Alright, and as you can see here, I have a gel muffle pad on the snare drum. I have one on the tom, one on the medium-sized tom, and one on the floor tom. The bass drum has a Remo muffle pad, which is basically a styrofoam pad within a shell, and it connects right on the shell of the actual bass drum. Then the head goes on top of that, and that muffles the head from the inside, and then of course you put the rim on it. And they cost around $20 on up, depending on the size. I wasn't going to go with the whole drum set like that. I figured I just wanted a little bit of muffle, but you can still hear the tone of the drum. If I would have muffled them too much, then you just would have heard barely, it would have sounded like more like a practice pad set. So actually, the way this is set up right now sounds like a real kit. My students enjoy seeing me play on it. I enjoy playing on it. And I think if you guys are interested in getting something that you need to space save in a small room, obviously you can see the rest of the room here, the other drum sets here. And I have a little walkway space right between the two drum sets where the student can get on the other side of the drum set and then sit down in their spot. And then I have my spot right here. So I'll get up and kind of so you can see what the space is. And it really does save a lot of room. It's on a rack mount system. And I'll go around the other side here so you can see it from the front. And here's what it looks like from the front. And again, it's made by Traps. You can go to trapsdrums.com to kind of look at them. If you want to see what the prices are, usually they're around $500 or more. I've seen them, they list for $1,100, which is crazy, but at least it comes with the stands that you see here. You get the rack mount, and you can see where the snare drum actually comes in, and it mounts off of the main rack system. And as well as the floor tom, it does that as well. The bass drum is even mounted as well. There is a hi-hat stand that comes with it and a single bass pedal. Now I'm using the Gibraltar hi-hat and the Gibraltar double bass pedal, as you can see here. And I have an alternate snare drum that I use for other things down the road. But both crash cymbal stands, they're both boom stands. They come inside of the main rack, as you can see here. And all in all, it's a really enjoyable kit. I enjoy playing on it. And again, I needed the space, so this was definitely what I needed for this room. I had my Gretsch set there, and I tried it out in this spot, and it was just too big. I couldn't move around. And I needed something that saved a lot of space, and this definitely does it. So if you don't have the room and you want to have a nice drum kit that definitely sounds great, plays great, feels like a real drum set, but just space saves, and I'll tell you, it's really worth the money. So if you guys have any other questions about this, feel free to contact me, of course, at JOEDRUMS2112 through YouTube. And of course, Vimeo.com, I have my other videos as well. If you want to see those, you can. Just type in Joe Drums
and you'll come up with the videos that I play songs to. All right, well, looks like this is it for this segment. I will talk to you guys again next week with a new video, hopefully very soon. And again, take care, keep rocking. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.